film her.
I am already.
Okay, come closer so we can hear better. And then I'm going to ask you some things as well. I'll help you.
Closer. 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 A little bit closer. There we go.
Can I go across over for a minute?
Oh, stop doing that, God, Chelsea. You're ruining the shot.
Okay.
I've already been filming for like 20 seconds, so.
Okay.
Someone missed a line.
But you made some clear choices. I want you to explain, okay? And then I'll add some things I noticed, okay?
I don't know how to word it. I was
Don't,
thinking
just,
about it.
don't be fancy. Just
Oh, what did I do?
you made clear choices as a director.
Yeah.
No, crystal clear.
Yeah.
So just tell us what they were and why. One.
First of all, we decided to sit in a semicircle around Chelsea, so we weren't involving the audience.
Oh, shit, sorry. I just dropped it.
That was pretty effective at the end, especially when it said, and I left them there in the middle of the room, I think it is, and we all fell in, so that was showing how we're all in the middle, and everybody could feel I don't know how to word it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when Chelsea walks straight out the middle, it's
like they have
leaving us right in the middle. So it's basically, it's not reenacting what happened, but it's symbolising what happened in.
It's a dream. So in this dream, it's all surreal to John, and he has left those bosses there, and he feels guilty, but he doesn't feel guilty because he hasn't really left them there. He wanted to leave them there. And they've fallen in like they don't exist anymore. So it's like, instead of an earthquake, it's like a black hole to him. And they've gone in, leaving him, like he's felt like he's not helped anyone. So he's walked out, like he hasn't helped anyone, even though in reality he has. He helped all those people, but he felt like he hasn't helped anyone at all.
Thanks for being my words for me. Yeah, that was great. That was all in here.
Okay, what I noticed, backing up what Brittany said, what I liked about, and if you were writing about this paragraph, you would write it as if you had designed the space. Okay, so you would have said, I designed this to be performed in an intimate, small theatre space, in the semi-round, with the audience sitting around the actors, and the actor talking the story, and other actors sprinkled amongst the audience. This created a real sense of sharing a real event, and it created a sense of intimacy. Okay, and it's almost made me, the audience, feel like it was like I'm around an Australian campfire, listening to stories.
Yeah,
and it made me feel like part of that community, like around a campfire or a barbecue sitting around. That was highly effective, I think. They chose once again to actually, in the delivery of the text, was delivered honestly and with sincerity, but there was no deep psychological Stanislavskian emotional representational acting. Okay, the words were felt and sincere, but didn't go into grief. For example, didn't actually cry. Said as if letting the words speak, recounting honestly to an audience, I cried. I'm not going to cry now because I'm talking to you. Okay, so that lent the truth of the scene. Didn't need to act out the crying. Okay, I like the fact that once it was the bosses. The bosses were represented by choral voices of the other actors, and I felt the ending became more powerful and not less truthful because it was very theatrical. They made a soundscape of the earthquake. Then the actors all collapsed. As a member of the audience, I felt, oh my God, there were these dead, lifeless bodies, and I felt like I was in the centre of that earthquake.
Yes.
And as the actor playing as John walked out, I felt great pathos and empathy and understanding for him and his plight. And that was done simply and cleverly with those techniques. I think it was a highly effective performance.
The end.